Lay down. No. What's up, everybody? We'll get started in 5 to 7 minutes or so. 7 to be exact. Five minutes. So what we'll do when we get started is we'll crack the case, get the boxes out, and then we'll determine which half we're doing tonight, which half we'll do something else with. Roll the dice. You guys can pick. We'll figure it out. Probably do the good old left-right. It's been a while, but All right, boys and girls, it is go time. Let's do our first break of 2025. Topps Chrome. I appreciate y'all filling it up. We got the full case here, so we'll crack it open and then we will determine which half we're doing tonight. Which half we'll do something else with at a later date. So, go ahead and get in the case. And we'll pick our boxes. This case feels heavy for Chrome, but I guess it's right. I have a few loose boxes as well. And may have some breakers to light this week. We'll see. Here we are. Now, we'll do our good old left-right. If somebody in the chat wants to pick left or right, I'll give you a few seconds to do that. If not, we'll let the die decide. But if anybody wants to grab or choose left or right, feel free to do that right now. First person. Give it just a few more seconds, and I know there's a delay, and then I'll roll it. May post one more break. Right? All right. Andy chooses right. So it's bad. Blame Andy. I'm just kidding. We'll save those for something else. Whether it's another half case or maybe something smaller, we'll see. TBD on that. TBD. All right, here we go. Good luck, boys and girls. Thank you so much for jumping in. One of my favorites every year, of course. Watched a good amount of breaks this year. It's just interesting how the changes they've made over the last couple of years, and even just last year, this year, you got fewer packs per box, got a bigger base checklist, more parallels, 166 rookie autos, and they've made some interesting changes. Some good, some bad. Cards do look very nice, though. I enjoy the designs and quality. Orange right there, if that's just the border or something. I will be popping in Chicago next weekend. Flying in late night. I'll be at the show, the National, Friday and Saturday. So if anybody can be there, holler at me. We'll meet up. I'll buy you a beer. We'll hang out. Should be a good time. Wasn't going to go this year, and then let my buddy Corey talk me into it at the last minute. So I found a cheap flight out of Atlanta. So we're going to make it happen. All right. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Cards do look nice. Very nice. Got a refractor of Garrett Crochet to the Red Sox. A lot of rookies. Got a Dylan Cruz, a rookie rush. Insert. Corey Seager, power player. That's always, I like the old school power players too. Got a prism of Mr. Robleski. Rookie prism to the Dodgers. All etch. Bryce Harper. Malloy rookie. Refractor Mr. Yoshida. Also to the Red Sox. I'll come back and sleeve up some of those. Navarez. Power players Brooks Lee. Rookie. Ben Rice, rookie. This stack's my sleeve. This might come back later and check for sleeves. Garrett Crochet base. And our auto. Going to Corey and the Twins. Mr. Zebby Matthews. Zebby Matthews, base auto to the Twins. Corey and the Twins on the board. Then we got a Fortune 15, Gunnar Henderson. Sure none of those are numbered. Refractor Brandon Lau, Rays. a Jace Young rookie. And a sepia of Marcus Simeon. Or not, I guess that's a negative, excuse me. Negative sepias in the last years. To the Rangers. I'll upload that in just a second. We got a Kevin Alcantara on the 1990 design. That was the orange I saw, I think. Prism of Mr. Baldwin. Socks. Fortune 15, Ronald Acuna. That says Fortune 15. Or maybe it says Fortune 25. Refractor Alcantara rookie to the Cubs. Etch Tariq Skubal to the Tigers. And a Schwellenbach rookie going to the Braves. Man, my Braves had such a bad year. So bad. They're like, in the National League, they have like the third from the worst record or something crazy. We'll make a few piles over here. Then we'll do the second half of box 1. Prisms, refractors, base, inserts of note. And looking for Judge. I guess Ohtani. Sadly, Cal Raleigh and some others don't have base cards, so there's some potential MVP candidates that don't have cards, which stinks. Maybe they'll do update with them and still make them eligible for the buyback, perhaps. Any numbered cards yet? No numbered cards yet. Yeah, at least Acuna's back. He was in Nebraska this weekend, right? On the show circuit there. Yep, he's got a little deal with BCW now. We're just going to be carrying supplies. So he's going to be hitting the road, doing lots of shows out your way, I think. Oklahoma, Nebraska, Arkansas, areas, Missouri. Yeah, keeping me informed on how his show. I felt like he had a pretty good show. It was a fun show. Big crowd, nice venue. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you got to meet him. Yeah, Corey's great. Corey is great. Bryce Terang, refractor. Brewers, that's who I'm staying with in Chicago. He's actually heading that way now. He's going to take his time and drive from there to Chicago. Missouri rookie. Power players, Kyle Schwarber. We got a prism of Luis Castillo, Mariners. Refractor of Drew Thorpe. Nice rookie for the White Sox. We've got a Pete Crow Armstrong Future Stars. Man, that looks green, but I guess it's not. A nice one for the Cubbies. I'll say the inserts do pop a lot more than they used to. We haven't had any numbered cards yet, unless one of our inserts was numbered. Yeah, that was fun, Chris. You're great too, Corey. I haven't met you in person, but you're great as also. And Jackson Churio on the 90 design. McMahon, who's now a Yankee refractor. Paul Skeens base. Another Future Stars, Junior Caminero. We haven't had any numbered cards. Bo Bichette on the Prism. Brooks Lee. Bieber on the refractor. And Leon. Not one numbered card, the whole box. Come on now. Unless I missed an insert that was numbered. I don't think I did. I've never met a Corey I didn't like. I'm trying to think about it. I really don't think I've ever met a Corey that hadn't been a nice guy. You know, sometimes you meet somebody or somebody over the years, rubs you the wrong way, and that name just forever is ruined. Corey's not that name. That one's been a good one. All right, one down. Lackluster. Lots of refractors. I mean, Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 refractors. 4 prisms. 1 negative. I guess our negative. I don't know. Now, I know they made a lot of it this year, but I have not studied the odds. I was hoping for 1 numbered card per box. Oh man, every show around us, it's literally 50 to 60% Pokemon these days. So much Pokemon. Now we do a couple shows that are more sports heavy, but the ones we do the most, the flip trade shows that we do, they are heavy Pokemon. I would say as high as 60% in a lot of cases, which has made some of the sports guys a little bit angry. Because they come to a show expecting to look around a lot, but then they, after 30 minutes when I'm done, because I've been to the sports table. But I'm curious to see, Nationals historically mostly sports, and it's hard to get tables there, so I imagine it'll still be very, very heavy sports. Refractor Povich, rookie to the Orioles. Drew Thorpe. And that's a nice one for the Braves. How about Spencer Schwellenbach? We've gotten 2 pitchers, but we've gotten 2 pretty strong pitchers in Zebby and Schwellenbach. The Bravos. Right behind that, Paul Skeens. Refractor of Vargas, Miguel Vargas, White Sox. Let's go ahead and throw up the other 6 and then drop them off with Paul. Fortune 5. Fortune, what is behind this head? Is it Fortune 5, Fortune 15? Doesn't say on the back. I need to look that insert set up and see. Yeah, it was a bummer that Schwellenbach got hurt. Benintendi Prism, but he's been pitching good. He'll be back next year. That is Meisner on the refractor, rookie to the Rays. Spencer Strider, the other Spencer, Fernando Tatis on the all itch, has gotten steadily better all year long from his injury. Ronald Acuna on the 90 resigned. Rocker rookie. So, again, they're going to make some changes in the offseason. I think that we have a new manager coming in next year. Everything I've read says that next year's going to retire, which is probably good. And then this year was a lost cause, but maybe we can build on some things. So you'll see some trades in the offseason and before the deadline, potentially. The majority of the rookie autos on the checklist are pitchers, so odds of getting a hitter are not exactly good. Or not exactly in our favor. Yeah. Last minute decision to go to Chicago, so definitely if you're there, holler at me. Buy you a cocktail. All right, here we go. Michael Harris. Speaking of an underachieving Brave, Josh Bell, refractor, Nationals. Hey, we got an Aqua Mena, number to 199, going to the D-backs. There you go, Paul. A little Aqua rookie. Got a Volpe, speaking of someone having a bad season. He won't have rookie cards till next year. He won't have rookie cards till 2026. Bell, they claim he came up too late. I just think they held him out. Acuna, it's a nice one. Luis Angel Acuna on the Prism rookie. Austin Riley. Grant Holmes, he's hurt too. Grant Holmes refractor. Fernando Tatis. Jackson Barrel Rookie Cup, Bryce Harper. Vargas. Yeah, they claim that CAGs came up too late, which, it is. They plan these sets way, way in advance, but they've decided. So someone told me the way you can tell if a guy's going to have a rookie or not is when they do their very first Topps Now card. If it has a rookie logo on it, they'll be in that year's products. If it does not have a rookie logo on it, they will not be. They'll be in prospect products only, so like Bowman. So CAGs did not have a rookie logo on his very first Topps Now card, which is an indicator that he will not be in sets as a rookie this year. So 2026, we get to chase CAG. There's several guys. CAG is being one of them. That will be hot chases in 2026. All right, got a little bit more to go here. Goldschmidt. Refractor of Cabrian Hayes, Pirates. Oh, what do we got here? The Dodgers. I don't know what that insert is. Y'all tell me, is that rare or not rare? I haven't watched a ton, but I've not seen one of those pools. Yeah, call up, that's right. It's a pretty good looking card, whatever it is. Shohei Ohtani. It's just Shohei Ohtani #1. I don't know if he has a insert set to himself. SSP, well, there you go. Going out to Mr. Clement. Very nice. It's a good looking card. Very nice. Put him right here. Elliot De La Cruz, power player. I had not seen one of those pulled any of the breaks I've watched. Locklear, Prism rookie, going to the Mariners. Sedano Rafaela, Future Stars. Refractor of Mr. York. Refractor of Mr. Neto. All etch. Paul's boy, Chris Sale. Ozuna, who could be on the move. Prism. Giancarlo Stanton and Bryce Terrain rounds out box number 2. So we have one numbered card. I guess you get one parallel. We have the black and white in the first, or the negative in the first box, and the aqua in the second box. Now we did have SSP Ohtani, which is nice. We need some color autos now. I'll get this shipped out. I don't leave till late. I leave Thursday after work. Drive over to Atlanta. My flight. So I'll get these shipped out before then. If we post the other half, I'll drop it off at Paul's house. And he can rip that one for you when it fills. Also have some Bowman Mega Boxes. A couple cases that we got from a buddy. So be on the lookout. Maybe a full case Bowman Mega Break. Probably just like distribute the base packs evenly amongst everybody or in some fashion. Then open the packs with the mojos in them. You know you're big time. Like Ohtani when you used to win subset card. I guess he did have his own product. It was all Ohtani, didn't he? So. Alright, box 3. Refractor Aaron Nola, Phillies. Another Schwellenbach. I like saying his name. Alvarez, Power Players. Prism of Luciano, Giants. Refractor of Kaufenstein, Blue Jays. Wyatt Langford, Future Stars. Adalis Garcia on that 90. I keep wanting to say 89 for some reason. I guess for long they did 87, 89, 88. I'm just used to saying 80 something in front of the silver pack cards. Refractor, Rafael Devers, still a Red Sox here. There's a Ben Rice, rookie. We haven't had a Judge yet. Corbin Carroll. Paul Skeens, base. Prism of Volpe. Julio. I like those Mariners uniforms. Refractor. Ooh, how do you say that? Aldegary. Angels. And back to pitchers. Kakanowitz going to the Angels. The Angels going to... who grabbed the Angels? Did Chad? I know Jimmy missed them. Chad might have grabbed them. I think SGC survives, but I don't think PSA is going to put any money. I mean, basically, that interview, I listened to that interview with the guy from PSA, and he basically said there's a Fortune Schemes, Leon. Basically said we're not going to invest in SGC. We want them to be a boutique grading company, which I guess they really always have been. So I guess that means they just stay a boutique grading company. If you look at their numbers, like what they're grading, the Pokemon has not taken off there, the TCG, so they're strictly sports, really, which has caused like CGC to pass them in like just total grading. But I hope they don't. I mean, my hope is they don't pull the plug on them. I hope they just leave them alone and let them run. But if they were going to do that, Peter, the president of SGC, would have still been there. I think, like, hey, you just run SGC. But the fact that he left or was let go, I don't know. I'm just worried that they'll never treat them as equals, and so they'll just, when they need graders or they need equipment or they need stuff, they just pull it away from them. I don't know. Kind of bums me because I do like Paul's a big proponent for SGC. I like SGC as well, and I have not gotten. I've graded some stuff with CGC just to check them out, try them out. Their slabs are outstanding, but it just hasn't. They haven't grabbed me yet, so just got a small PSA order back last week. I'm still proud of the problem. I still graded PSA, but I also graded SGC. My favorite, it has always been my favorite, is Beckett, but they're not doing much of anything. And I have several PCs that are all Beckett graded that I want to continue to grade with Beckett. It's hard. It's hard. What I want to see more than SGC survive and do well. Donovan Refractor to the Cardinals. I want Beckett to come back to some of its glory somehow, but I don't see that happening. Ooh, there you go, Corey. How about you say his first name? Deshaun Kiersey, Gold Wave rookie to the Twins. Pretty card. That one is numbered 36 of 50. What do you guys think? Do you think SGC's days are numbered? Do you think they'll hang on? Do you like it? Give me your thoughts on SGC. Are you a fan? Not a fan? Duran Power Players. They do, but I don't know where it's coming from. They're just so entrenched. And if somebody does, there's a nice Tristan Campbell, Prism rookie Red Sox. If somebody does get big, they'll just buy them. I think they bought SGC for two reasons. One, to keep them away from Fanatics. And then two, there's no Tani. Could be a VP. Refractor DeCenzo. Malloy. Like, to keep them away from potentially getting bought by Fanatics, and because they wanted their graders and their infrastructure. And Bichette Refractor. Noop Bar. We going through these yet? Nope. Got a purple coming up. Purple Adalis Garcia to the Rangers. We got two numbered cards in that one. That is number 2, traditionally 2 of 50. Which twin are you after, Corey? Kobe Mayonnaise. Lockridge Prism. Brooks Lee. Max Muncy. I don't think Kurtz isn't in this, right? Kurtz doesn't have cards here, so I guess it'll be an update. Brooks Lee, gotcha. That's who I figured. There's a Brooks Lee insert. But yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys think of SGC in the situation. And yeah, I wish we could find some. There's just not any true competition for PSA right now, no matter what anybody does. He has autos. Okay, he does not have base. I wasn't sure. I knew he didn't have base. There's several guys on the checklist that are very weirdly absent to me. Like, why does Cal Raleigh not have a base card? Why does Pete Crow Armstrong not have a base card? I mean, I guess maybe they held some back for update, so, but still. All right, halfway home. Let me get some more penny sleeves out. I love the slabs. Mark, you talking about CGC slabs? Yeah, very nice. I used to love HGA slabs, but I think they're pretty much all but dead. They claim they're going to try to make a comeback, but they've sold 30 times, I think, since the guy started it. And they probably could have made up some ground, but the original owner of HGA was completely mismanaged that company and pulled money out left and right instead of letting it grow and build something. HGA had pretty nice slabs too. Yeah, I think CGC has the best slabs. I've never been a huge SGC Tux fan. On some cards, they look really good. On other cards, the black kind of washes out the card, which I don't like. But I respect their grading and their previous turnaround time before PSA started stealing employees from them, which I think is the main reason their turnaround time slowed. I'll just borrow you. Would you like to come across the street and work for us? I think that's an insert, yeah. The orange on the 90s, the Nico Herner refractor. The orange on the 90 and Aaron Judge, throw me off. Prism Collins, rookie to the Brew Crew. Aaron Judge on the insert. De Castillo refractor. All etch Julio Rodriguez. There's a Jacob Wilson rookie. Refractor of Garrett Cole. Refractor of Trey Turner. I was wondering if that was a short print, but I guess, or a variation. I don't think so. Bryce Durang on the Future Stars. Cavadas Prism. Jacob Wilson on the 90 design. Sagis, rookie refractor, Cardinals. Power players, Mr. Rooker. Kobe Mayo, rookie. Kobe Mayo. You do get a lot of refractors. Guess that's why they're not numbered. They're like more than prior years, but maybe not. Maybe just my imagination. So again, this one will go out pretty quick. Pretty much everything else is shipped. There's a couple of packages that I was waiting on payments on that have come in. I'll get those out. And then from the Birmingham Breaking Crew, Alabama Breaking Crew will be caught up on shipping. I think Chad's pretty caught up as well, finally. He's got a couple breaks tonight, or at least one break tonight. He might be able to fill both. So he's doing the wild card football and perhaps the racing tonight. So go check that out. There wasn't a ton of drivers left last I looked. All right. I have not got an auto out of this box yet. They have not broken on eBay in quite some time. Be on the lookout for that to maybe start up again soon. I do have a message out. We were originally approved to break on eBay Live, but what I would like to utilize more so than live is you can celebrate traditionally on eBay auctions over a few day period, but then you can have a link in your listing where you break live on eBay Live. So it wouldn't necessarily live sell, but I wouldn't mind having that connectivity between the break and then to the live stream. So I have a message out to them. We were originally approved and never did it, and so may have to reapply. But Dolan Jones refractor. All etch, Aaron Judge. Colton Cowser on the Prism. Who is that? Birdsong on the refractor. Jose Ramirez Power Players. Future Stars Austin Wells. Refractor Andahar to the A's. Oh shit. I should have an auto. I don't think we've had our auto this spot. Vlad Jr. Power Players. Prism Musgrove. Yamamoto Future Stars. Refractor Minya. And there it is. 4 for 4 on pitchers. Mr. David Festa to the Twins, Corey, but not the one you look for. What's up, Wayne Heat? Yep. This one in particular was Pick Your Team. We filled it in our Facebook group, Three Kings of Cardboard break group. We do some randoms, but most of our breaks are Pick Your Team, or in the case of some products like Leaf or Wild Card, we'll do some Pick Your Player. But yeah, I would say 75-80% of the time, we do PYT. Just seems to be the most popular in our group. But yeah, check us out on Facebook at Three Kings of Cardboard break group. Again, I was telling them we'll probably be on eBay again here soon under Three Kings of Cardboard. Page is still active. We just haven't broken it in a long time. Or the account is still active. And then we have dabbled a little bit on Whatnot under the name Sky King Cards in collaboration with our buddy Steven Caswell. So check out any of those 3 places. And you can find our breaks. All right, box 5. All right, I want a non-pitcher auto. Again, I think 95, I think I read, out of the 166 pitchers. So it does put pitchers in there. Now, I'd like to see a numbered auto. The other half of this break might be pretty colorful. We don't hit some color here soon. You're welcome, Wayne. Appreciate you. Probably, I'll give everybody a heads up. Oh, I am going to throw up the Wild West Pieces of the Past break mark for sure. I had a couple guys asking about that, so I'll throw that up in hopes that we can rip that before I go out of town. So that'll give us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to throw it. If not, it would have to break when I got back on Sunday. This one I wouldn't selfishly want to do, so we'll hold that one. And I'll do it when I get back if we don't fill it up before I leave. Refractor Benintendi. Kumar Rocker rookie. Francisco Lindor. Prism of Clayton Kershaw. Refractor Luis Angel Acuna. We've had a couple nice Acuna rookies. All etch Corey Seager. Yeah, good Corey Seager would be if he could just stay healthy. Ohtani Power Players. Refractor of Matt Chapman. Giants. Yeah, it's weird. It's still weird to me seeing Matt Chapman as a Giant. Of course, it was weird seeing him as a Blue Jay. And we got a little lava. This is twin heavy tonight, Corey. Byron Buxton, number 2, 199. Aqua Lava. Twins everywhere tonight. Just not the twin you want, unfortunately, yet. Watch, we'll come up with him. We're going to put our negative up here, too. Aaron Judge, power players. Fortunately, the Judge inserts do not count. River Ryan, Prism, Dodgers. Jackson Churio. Locklear, refractor rookie. Bryce Harper. I tell you what, it feels like everything we've done lately, Panini or Topps, every break has been team heavy. And I don't know if that's just coincidence. I've talked to others about Panini who have felt the same way. So I guess that's not coincidence, but it just feels like however they're collating this stuff, you're getting lots of parallels of the same team, lots of autos of the same. I don't know. It could be very much a coincidence, just our breaks have been lopsided like that, but it just seems like every break, whether it's 2 boxes or 5 boxes or 10 boxes, is team heavy, which is okay if you have the right team, but not okay if you have the wrong team. All right, still have an auto in the spot. Plan to ship all cards as usual. If there's anybody that doesn't want their bet based for any reason, just let me know. If not, everything is coming your way. So, I hate to say there's a color. It could be an insert that just looks like a color. Let's find out. Refractor. See, we've had a lot of Mariners tonight, too. Another Castillo refractor. Blue to the Sox. Number to 150. That is Mr. Iriarte. Jairo Iriarte. Okay, maybe it's just me. I feel like we've had that problem a lot lately, Corey. Not Twins necessarily, but J-Ram all etch. Prism, Tyler. Is it Tyler? It's Mr. Ty France. This is a nice James Wood power players. It's our first Woods. There's Mr. Robleski Fractor. And, man, it's another picture, and it's a Brave. Mr. Grant Holmes with the sweet, sweet hair, but also injured. And our second one for the Braves. I can't remember who had the Braves. Let's check. Braves going to. Where'd my group go? Hold on. Too many notifications on Facebook. All from Chad Clement. Going to Joseph. There you go, Joseph. Yeah, Bader is probably on his way. We got a Evan Carter, Future Stars. Refractor of Ozuna. Vargas. All right, Corey. How many full case hobbies have you watched? How many color autos per case? Normal. Another nice Acuna, Rookie Rush. L.A. De La Cruz, Future Star. Montero Prism, Lindor 90. Refractor of Baldwin. Holmes Rookie. James Wood Fortune. And Neto. Our first couple James Woods tonight. Going out to Jordan. One box to go. We need a doozy to make this half a little better. May have saved again. Who picked this half? Andy picked this half. Let's all boo Andy. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's see. I felt like from what I had watched, of course, it was small, so that Jumbo had the fewest number, or did not have a lot of numbered autos either. And the hobby I had watched had been pretty good, lots of oranges. So I was like, all right, we're gonna stick with hobby, but it has not so far. Again, we're only 5 in out of 7 boxes. It feels to me, I haven't looked at the odds in depth, but it feels to me like numbered stuff in general is just going to be hard to hit this year. Which I don't need, 20 numbered cards a box, but I would like a handful. And see, if you look at the pack odds, Corey, the blaster odds are terrible, like 10 times worse than prior years. But it also makes you wonder if the odds are accurate. Like the blaster odds this year, everything I've seen in red was just they clobbered retail and took all the odds, all the good stuff out of retail and put it in the hobby formats. But I wonder, sometimes it makes you wonder if those odds just aren't right. I do have a case of blasters. It's in my car right now, so we could do a blaster case break if you want to do a blaster case. Wasn't planning on breaking it. I was going to use it for shows, but we certainly could. Well, how about an Otani with a stamp? 24 MVP, number 2, 150. That's awesome. That's last year's. So a couple nice Otanis going to Chad tonight. I bet that brings. So these two are pretty cool cards. This one numbered to 150 with the MVP stamp. Basically a buyback. So they bought back the MVP cards from last year and reinserted them this year with a stamp. And then this insert Otani. So a couple nice Otanis. On Mr. Chad. Got a Mookie Betts. There's a James Wood Prism. There we go. Now we're getting a little better. Put some color on one of these James Woods. That'd be nice. I would think it's pretty high. Like, I don't know if they stamped just Prisms or if they stamped all the different ones that people traded back in, but I would imagine that's a pretty expensive car. Cavadas Refractor. Make sure I didn't miss anything else. No, just leave. Would think that's a strong card. Pete Alonso Power Players. Refractor Colton Cowser. J-Dom Future Stars. Reagan's Prism. Collins Refractor. Dylan Cruz on the 90 design. Corey Seager. Chris Bryant, man, that's a guy who was hotter than fire 14, 15 and just kind of fizzled away. I mean, I'm sure he didn't have a great career, not what people thought he would, but just kind of, I guess when you end up at the Rockies, you kind of become irrelevant a lot of times, sad. Yeah, I think that's a couple nice cards for Mr. Chat, who is not afraid to go big. There's another Otani MVP card. It's like gold color. Like not the patches, but something else. So I don't know if it's that one. Yeah, makes you wonder what they're doing. I mean, they've claimed they have plans for him, but I don't know. All right, one last auto coming should have some, either at least one numbered or one parallel of some sort, whether it be negative or numbered parallel. Most definitely more than 150 prisms. Otani went back last year. Mr. Naylor, who just got traded. Ryan Mountcastle refractor. I just put a couple of Mountcastle parallels on eBay. Shohei on the 90 design. And Marcus Semien, Prism. Fernando Tatis, Power Players. Festa, refractor rookie for the Twins. Blue auto. It's not a pitcher. Mr. Sandoja. Javier Sandoja going to the Mariners. A good looking card. Numbered 82 of 150. Not familiar with him. But he may have only gotten a cup of coffee. But he is not a pitcher. He is... I don't know what he plays. Doesn't say. Anyway, not a pitcher. Going to the Mariners, who are owned by... I believe it was... Yeah, Jay. There you go, Jay. Our first numbered auto, our first non-pitcher auto. Refractor Musgrove. We don't have any Judge base, not yet. It does. They did make it harder. Of course, they made the set 300 cards instead of 200 cards. And there is a Cole O'Regan to the Royals on the negative. So it made it even harder to hit the MVP base cards. Since, and I'm sure they did that on purpose. Since there's more cards in the set. Otani Etch. Prism Waldrop to the Braves, rookie. Acuna Power Players. Nice Acuna inserts tonight. And parallels. We have a Kobe Mayo refractor rookie. Nice one for the Orioles. And Tyler Soderstrom, a future star, will round out the break. So, Dodgers and Twins probably did the best. A few other nice things here and there. We'll go through a recap here in just a second. Get these sleeved up. Yeah, I'm probably going to go ahead and drop the second half as a PYT. And then I have a handful of loose boxes as well that we could do something else with. And like I said, may have some breakers to light. Now, that stuff is expensive, so I don't know the best way to break it. But we may have some this week. I'll keep you posted. Alrighty, let me get this out of the way. Let's start. Just going to run through the refractors really quick. It's a lot of them, but there could be some better rookies in there that didn't separate. So let's go through base refractors. We got Ryan Mountcastle, Festa, Musgrove, Kobe Mayo, rookie, Cavadas, Cowser, Collins, Chris Bryant, Castillo, Wabileski, Ozuna, Baldwin, rookie, Benintendi, Acuna, rookie, Chapman, Locklear, Jones, Birdsong, Andahar, Mina, Horner, Castillo, Garrett Cole, Trey Turner, Sagis. We've got Donovan, DeCenzo, Bobichette, Muncy, Nola, Kloffenstein, Rafael Devers, Aljajeri, Hayes, probably butchered that name, York, Neto, Povich, Vargas, Meisner, Bell, Grant Holmes, refractor rookie, Bryce Durang, Drew Thorpe, refractor rookie, McMahon, Bieber, Crochet, Yoshida, Brandon Lau, and Alcantara, rookie, to the Cubs. Those are all our base refractors. We'll do prisms next. We've got Marcus Semien, Waldrop, rookie to the Braves, Reagan, Ty France, Montero, Kershaw, River Ryan, Cowser, Musgrove, Collins, Cavadas, Campbell, rookie for the Red Sox, Locklear, Luciano, Volpe, Locklear, Ozuna, Benintendi, nice Acuna, rookie, Castillo, Bichette. Seems like we got refractors and prisms, a lot of the same guys. Wabileski and Baldwin. I mean, it really did. That's what I'm talking about. I don't like the collation. this year. A few base rookies of note that I forgot about. Jacob Wilson, Kobe Mayo. Oh, that's an Otani base, so potentially MVP buyback. Schwellenbach, Rice, and Schwellenbach. Did not have a James Wood base unless I missed it. It's all, if I did, we'll most definitely sleep that up. These are just some inserts of note. Tyler Soderstrom, Otani, Acuna, J-Dom, Dylan Cruz, James Wood, Evan Carter, Luis Acuna, Ellie De La Cruz, Lindor, James Wood, Otani, Judge, Jackson Churio, Austin Wells, Aaron Judge, Yamamoto, Judge, Terang, Jacob Wilson, Kobe Mayo, Brooks Lee, Wyatt Langford, Adolis Garcia, Corbin Carroll, J-Rod, Paul Skeens, Rafaela Skeens, Acuna Jr., a lot of nice Acuna stuff. Mostly Luis and Acuna, Riley, Volpe, Brooks Lee, Jackson Churio, Junior Caminero, Pete Crow Armstrong, Dylan Cruz, Brooks Lee, and Kevin Alcantara. All right, now let's go around the board here. Autos and numbered things. Let me get those together. Six autos. Thought it might have had extra there, but we didn't. All right. We had to 199, Mr. Christian Mina, D-backs. To 250, Adolis Garcia, Rangers. We had a James Wood Prism rookie. We had Kiersey to the Twins, numbered to 50 on the Gold Wave. Lava Aqua Buxton to 199. To 150 Blue, that is Jairo Iriarte. We had two negatives, Marcus Semien Rangers and Cole Reagan Royals. With Toronto. Then we got David Festa, Twins base auto. Grant Holmes to the Braves. Karkanowicz to the Angels. Spencer Schwellenbach Braves. Zebby Matthews Twins. We had a blue auto of Javier Sanoja, numbered to 150, going to the Mariners. And we had two very cool Otani cards. We had this SSP insert, card number SE1, Dodgers. And then we got the Shohei Otani buyback MVP stamp, 47 of 150 on the Prism from last year, also to the Dodgers. So those were our best hits of the break by a good margin. That will do it. Again, look for the second half to go up tomorrow. I'll give everybody a heads up before I post it. Maybe do it a little bit later in the day. We had some guys miss this round because I posted it midday. I'll be on the lookout for that. As always, boys and girls, thank you very, very much. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and we'll catch you guys and gals next time.